Turbo Tim here, ZZPerformance, with the next episode of our auto Cruze. We decided it's time to put an intercooler on it, and since this video series is doing pretty well, we're only doing one mod at a time. So it has our ZZP intercooler on it. Let's see how it does. Results are in. Just to put a baseline in here, last time we ended on the stock intercooler with about 200, maybe 201 wheel horsepower. It was a little shaky, pretty sure it needs valve springs. So we installed the ZZP intercooler and we gained about 11 wheel horsepower, same exact boost level. You can see that here, boost line is the same. Got a little more spool there, I might have punched it a little earlier or something. But throughout the pull, pretty much, 5 to 13 wheel horsepower gains throughout the entire curve, which is amazing. And then I decided, since we have cooler air, we might as well turn the boost up. So I turned the boost up 2 pounds. So now it's up 2 pounds, and we ended with about 25 to 28 wheel horsepower gain. And once again, it's just about throughout the entire curve. Boost is higher, gets a little shakier up top. Once again, I really think this car is begging for valve springs. So for fear of the stock engine, that will definitely be the next mod. Big thing I noticed with the intercooler is obviously the manifold air temps dropped a lot. Before, we were like 32 degrees above ambient. At the end of the pull, the car ended up 6 degrees under this time. So we've lost about 40 degrees of manifold air temps. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but keep in mind this is a single gear dyno pull that's like a few seconds long. So if you race it in the quarter mile, that's 13 seconds of full throttle or quicker, or maybe slower for some people. But the longer you have at full throttle, the longer that turbo is putting out hot air. And everything's gonna heat soak. So this intercooler is going to be massive. It ended 6 degrees under ambient. That's amazing. As you guys have probably noticed, every dyno pull makes a little more power and the horsepower gets a little shakier up top and a little earlier. What that tells me is, like I mentioned in the previous videos, this car is in desperate need for valve springs. So for sure, that will be the next mod we do on the car. What I'm expecting the power curve to be nice and smooth as it completes the pull, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if we gain 500 RPM more of power band. I'm shutting this thing down at 7,000. It's very possible this thing could rev to 7,500 with just a set of valve springs and have a smooth power curve. So stay tuned, guys.